We're on. And yeah, I need you to tell me your name, what area you live in, and I want you to tell me, from what you told me earlier, you said you weathered the storm here. So go ahead and let us know.
My name is Mary, and I live on 5th Street in Union Beach.
Okay, speak up.
Okay.
Go ahead.
My name is Mary, and I live in 5th Street in Union Beach, 4 blocks off of the water. And yes, I was crazy enough to stay through this storm. Nobody expected any of this to happen. People have lived here 50 years said that they've never seen water come on this block. I had cars parked in front of my house from other roads because this is a safe area. Well, as you can see, this was not a safe area at the time. We had 3 feet of water down here. Came from nowhere. Never expected anything like this to happen. People just don't understand the devastation that goes on in this town. You have to see this to believe it.
Okay, also, this isn't a summer home. You live here permanently?
I live here permanently.
Okay, and a lot of the residents in the area where you're at, they do live here permanently?
Yeah, it's permanent residence. It's not a summer resort town.
Okay, because we've heard that Fema has said that if it's a second home, a summer home, they're not giving you anything. Have you received anything from Fema?
No.
And the Red Cross?
No. Food and blankets and cleaning supplies. But
okay. And now you have volunteers here.
Kindness of strangers are going to help me put my house back together and maybe have some kind of a normal life again.
Okay. And were you scared during the storm?
Not in the beginning because it was just a little storm, but yeah. As we watched the water rise and not knowing what was going to happen, as fast as it came in, I have a second floor, thank God. That's where we all wound up. There was 13 of us upstairs in 4 rooms. I have a son that lives 4 houses down on 1 story with 4 children, and they were totally wiped out. So there's 13 of us living in 4 rooms. 2 dogs, 2 birds, but we survived. I mean, we're all alive, thank God. Nobody was injured.
And what about your neighbors? How are they doing?
My neighbors basically all fared basically the same. All our homes are basically destroyed. As you can see on the block, there's not a lot of us that have 2 stories, so some of the neighbors are worse off than I am.
Okay. And have they received any help from FEMA or the Red Cross?
I really don't know who's gotten what. It's, you know, everybody kind of keeps that quiet, but there's been so many volunteers that I'm going to have to say I don't think so, because volunteers have been doing all the taking down, putting back up.
So mostly it's all volunteers.
Mostly it's a lot of volunteers doing all the work.
Which fantastic. Also, when you first put your electric on, did you have to have an electrician come in and make sure everything was okay?
Nope. If I did, I wasn't informed. That's what I was just telling them down there. I'm not informed. I don't know what's going on. I didn't know that there was volunteers helping people do sheetrock and stuff.
Really?
I heard it through the grapevine. It's the only reason I even went down there tonight.
So nothing in the news, nothing when the Red Cross come back to tell you that you needed, that you could go down and get that?
Nope. Through the grapevine and an article in yesterday's newspaper, there was an extremely large article, and they said that there was people donating a lot of things that you could go down for. That's the reason I was there.
Okay, and we just happened to come across you this morning.
It was just perfect timing. It was meant to be.
And we got there late.
It was meant to be.
Yep. And this is her little dog.
Yeah.
He's adorable. And he weathered the storm too.
Yes, he did.
And that's her sister Sherry over there, who didn't want to do anything, but they were nice enough to let us come in, and we are going to help them, and I'm going to take some pictures. And I thank you so much for this interview. I will get it on, and it will get out.
Thank you so much for everything you're all doing. I don't know how we would survive without you.
Okay, no problem. Thank you. Bye.